Okay, Megavan everyone, and welcome to a trailer reaction. This is my reaction for Skyrim Coven of Crones. It's a new paid mod, creation mod. I think it's by Highland or something. It will say the name of who created this. I can't remember. Um, I checked quickly, and it's available for 500 credits, so I think I'm going to get it. But I just wanted to do a reaction to this trailer, and I think I'm going to get it. I had my eye on this probably since the beginning of the month, or whenever the reveal trailer for this came out. It's very intriguing to me, and the one that was by King's Goth, I think it was King's Goth, who did the Bard's College expansion. I thought that was very well done. This is a different company, and it's actually cheaper than that one, so I don't know how long this campaign will be, this Coven of Crones. Hopefully it is a good length. I think I read somewhere that you also get a new house somewhere, and I think this is a new land. I think this is a perfect fit for my Shikla, which is my necromancer build, my female Breton necromancer Shikla. I suppose I could also do it for Whispering, but she has her thing going on with the Bard's College expansion, and that's almost done. So I just have, I think maybe the final quest or two left for that, and then I will continue at some point with my Shikla to do this Coven of Crones. Why I'm excited for this is for my Whispering, I have the Bard's College, finally a proper Bard class and a faction, a true fleshed out faction for the Bard with the Bard College expansion. So now the Bard isn't, left out, left out in the cold or neglected. Now we have a faction for the mages. It works out for almost every mage you make, whether you're a conjurer, a healer, or just a wizard, a sorcerer, whatever kind of mage that you want to make. Even for battle mage, spell swords, you have the College of Winterhold, which is a good fit, a good guild or faction for the magic class. However, it doesn't seem to really fit in with necromantic characters, or like necromancers, or the followers of the dark arts. This Coven of Crones hopefully can cover that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to watch this, and hopefully it will kind of do for necromancers what the Bard's College did, Bard's College expansion did for bards. I'm hoping. I'm going to be drinking my Pabst Blue Ribbon, and as much as I love my Clamato, of course, I love these, but before I discovered this one, the Clamato, Pabst beer was my beer of choice. Is the one that I would like to drink, not all the time, but just this is the brand. So it's good to go back to this again and start drinking this one again. Oh yeah, very good, very nice. The other thing I want to do is I suppose just a quick showcase of my new home that I created in Fallout 76. My other one was a Halloween themed one, the last one that I did. This one is just going to be a basic one. I have a little Halloween setup thing because it was Halloween, and you know, to make things inviting for those doing the Spooky Scorched Halloween event, which is going to be over in 3 days. But I have everything, so I can kind of showcase some of the stuff that I got with it. And what else did I want to do? I suppose that's it for now.
Child of ice, let us speak. This isle is one of many, encased by raging storms in the sea of ghosts. It is protected from any who mean to enter, and any who mean to leave.
Maybe that's the house you get. That would be quite lovely if that, in fact, was a house.
To leave.
I have no idea, but that would make a nice house for a necromancer. I know I do have Gallows Hall, I think it was, with an expansion in there, a couple of expansions. I forgot who did it. But it adds on to the Gallows Hollow. It added planters, I think a better kitchen area, and it added an oven. It didn't have an oven before, and it added a butter churn. Sable, I think her name was Sable. Yeah, it was Sable who created that. And upon my request, she put that butter churn there for me. So a quick shout out to Sable again. Thank you, thank you. Werewolves.
You really are going after her then?
And this is cabin.
In our high mother's design!
I'm afraid you're too late, child.
So does she have anything to do with crones? Huh?
A niece has begun her ascension, I'm afraid.
All of you, leave me alone!
Their bodies made my soil pearls so sweet.
You don't have to cry anymore. I think I will see you now.
Slide her sisters, and the niece becomes vulnerable.
The niece becomes vulnerable? She's a witch? Coven of Crones. It's out now. It just came out yesterday, I think. Available now. So 500 credits, which is roughly equivalent to about $5. And I have that. I think it was a little while back. I think for Starfield. I think it was Starfield. They offered, as part of my premium thing, around the time when Shattered Space came out, they gave everyone who had bought the premium edition an extra 1,000 credits, which not only work for Starfield, but also work for Skyrim and also for Fallout, I believe. The credits are universal to any of the Bethesda games that have creation, the creation to it. So I look forward to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go into the game, and I'm going to read up on this and purchase it using that 1,000 credits which came from Bethesda. So here we go. I cannot stay on this page for too long because it's going to flag me. For some reason, it's okay with the other in-game music in the game, but when it comes to the main Skyrim theme, you can get flagged for that. Coven of Crones by Hightail. That's the company name, Hightail. Not Kingsgath, who did the Bard's College expansion. But, a lot of very talented, mod creators, and I know a lot of people are against this whole idea of creation, as, they have Nexus mod, and you can get just a fuck ton of free mods, but just, to kind of have this on the side for a bit more of the elite ones. Not diminishing the quality of the free runs, but I guess the ones that were handpicked by Bethesda, so that they can get a little bit of money for their efforts. So I'm glad for that. I know it's just a small percentage, and much of it goes to Bethesda, but at least it's still better than nothing, and also who knows, maybe they might increase their pay. I know a lot of people are hating on Bethesda for not, but that's the thing. I think with mod authors, they do it for the love anyway, so with enough people buying them, it's at least a little bit of extra income for them, for the work, for something that they most likely would have otherwise done for free, only relying on donations, which you could still do. So it's just another way to further support them. So let's take a look at this, and it's 500 credits, but let's go ahead and read it first, and then we'll look at the pictures. Coven of Crones is an exciting new land and quest creation which explores a secretive plot orchestrated by Anis and her coven of hags, who have settled in a mysterious land. Once home to druids, but now a cesspool of lost souls doomed to be fodder to the Crones' wicked scheme. And Ness is bad. I do remember, I have very little interaction with her, but I do remember coming across her home. Wasn't it near Riverwood? Somewhere in that region, like between Riverwood and maybe even the Western Tower, but more closer to the Riverwood area, and you come across her dilapidated cabin, and she's just sitting there. I don't think there's really much to her before, so this is kind of interesting that they added this backstory to her. Explore the blighted marsh. This must be the new land. A Solstheim-sized island. For 500 credits, a measly, fork over a measly 500 credits. I know the breakpoints on these credits are a little odd. Like, you can't just. Sometimes things sell for 700, but you can't just buy 700. You have to buy like either 500 or 1,000. So this one probably makes it just right. Or I think it's 700 or 1,000, something like that. Not just less than that. So you have to buy the $7 one to get something for $5. Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, who knows? Most likely there's going to be something in the future that you're going to like to get. So, and besides that, these ones were free. So I think a lot of you folks have this free 1,000 credit or credits left over from before. I don't get much, from the creation. There's just, honestly, I think this is like the second or maybe third biggest purchase that I've made, other than with the Anniversary Edition, which opened up everything, which was great. And before that, there were a bunch of free things that they gave out over the course of time, which I would just claim. Explore the blighted marsh, a Solstheim-sized island encased by raging storms in the sea of ghosts, and fight to unravel Anis's plans. The marsh is home to new custom creatures to slay, which it seemed like they were reskins, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't distract from my immersion. I mean, all games are all graphics and animation anyway, right? So if the animation and the new skin sells it, then it's okay. I have a problem with it when it's something like more like an MMO, let's say like Fallout 76 or ESO, where they're just reskinning the same type of outfit or the same type of mount, that gets to be a bit too much. But for, rare things like this, it's fine. And they're giving you a new land, so the marsh is home to new, professional grade voice acting quests to complete, dungeons to explore, and many additions to aid you in your future adventures. And that's another thing too, is it's a much higher quality work in the detail when it's single player game versus MMO, even if it's mod creation. Visit Anessa's cabin near Riverwood. Okay, I was right about that. To start your quest. Key features: leave Skyrim and travel to remote island in the Sea of Ghosts to unravel Anessa's plan in a large new quest. Large, that's promising, featuring exciting new characters to meet and multi-stage bosses to fight. New dungeons, creatures, weapons, and spells, and more. Find yourself in a strange, hostile land among new flora and desperate souls pleading for your help. So it's like, what's it, Solstheim size, so not in Solstheim. Okay, so where did they say that? The Blighted Marsh. So it's completely different look. When if you watch back the trailer, you'll see it is almost like a swampland, maybe something not unlike the Black Marsh, where the Argonians live. Maybe not exactly, but I mean it's like a swampland. So that's a different setting, for Skyrim, which, the more the merrier, I say. Among flora and desperate souls pleading for your help, slay Aness the Wicked and claim her home for yourself. Defeat her coven and tame the undead to act as your new mount. So you get a new undead mount. And right now I have a Draugr mount, which is also a mod. So this is cool. I get more choices for different kind of mounts for necromancer or mages that practice the dark arts. Liches if you're trying to roleplay one. Things like that. Now I noticed the wording here. It says, slay Aness the Wicked, claim her home for yourself, defeat her coven, and tame. So I'm wondering if you maybe defeat Aness, maybe at the midpoint, but then there's still more to it, because I understand that you get this grand prize at the end of the whole quest line, but it would be nice to get, say for example, the home or this fancy new weapon that you can use. Like some new weapon, new home content that you could use in the new content. Not just receiving it at the end, but now you're done with the expansion, with the new expansion or mod. And then you go back to, the vanilla game or, some of the other mods. And you're using the new stuff. You're using the new home. But the whole expansion or DLC that you completed in order to get that stuff is no more. So to get it in the middle or even at the beginning or give it in phases, kind of like with the Bard College expansion, you slowly got different abilities with your shouts, with resonating shouts, and getting that was it called Dragon Slayer? That Dragon Slayer sword, which I forgot. I think it was called like Venzil or something, the Dragon Slayer sword. You got that like near the beginning, middle, so you're using it throughout the rest of that quest. It's not something that you just get at the end. And then at the very end you get like maybe the final thing, but you're getting new gear, new things along the way that you could use during your adventures with the new content. I think it's always nice. Explore a Solstheim-sized island with high quality level detail, custom weathers, lighting, sound design, and a plethora of lore to uncover and learn. Requires the latest version of Skyrim in order to use resources. We recommend new game when installing mods, but it should work on an existing game. That's good to know. So they always say that, you know, but it's just like a disclaimer. But for something like this, if I haven't even interacted with NS, so I don't see why there should be any conflict, especially if you're going to a new, you know, a world instance. Slight incompatibilities with E&B, such as interior lighting. Okay. Voice acting: Renara Hawk as Ines, Daniel Hodge as the Grove Keeper, Belle Campbell as all female Lost Souls, Chefron Parker as all male Lost Souls, Ryan Smith as Kassid, Strange Men, and Argonians. So very nice, very nice. Let's take a look at these pictures. Oh, new dragon. So I do wonder if that's just a random witch, a crone, or is that Ines herself? Almost like a hag raven, but not quite. I do have a mod that kind of changes hag ravens, but these aren't exactly hag ravens, so it should be left alone. Oh, these are nice. So, or is this the home? I really hope that other house that we saw was Ines's home in the trailer. It's a really nice one. This looks like it could be like a random dungeon or something. Yes, but you can see the environment is quite different. You know, especially with the exterior. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I'm going to actually purchase this now, so let's go ahead and do it. I purchased it, okay. And I'm going to download it. I'm not sure if it's downloading, but I'm hoping it is. And I'm going to end this. Okay, thank you.